Today, we're exploring one of the most notorious and tragic events in American history, the Salem witch trials of 1692. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Wisdom Ec. Here we share fascinating facts and knowledge. In the quaint town of Salem, Massachusetts, a dark cloud of suspicion and fear loomed over the community in the year 1692. What began as a series of strange occurrences would soon spiral into one of the most tragic events in American history, the Salem witch trials. It all started with the peculiar behavior of two young girls, Betty Paris and Abigail Williams. Confined to their beds, they writhed in pain, contorted their bodies, and claimed to be possessed by the devil. Terrified, the townspeople turned to the local minister, Reverend Samuel Paris, for answers. Paris, driven by his own religious fervor, wasted no time in accusing three women of witchcraft: Tituba, the Paris family's slave, and two local outcasts, Sarah Good and Sarah Osborne. Under intense interrogation, the frightened Tituba confessed to practicing witchcraft, implicating the other two women in the process. This was the spark that ignited a wildfire of accusations and hysteria. As more young girls fell victim to the supposed afflictions, they began pointing fingers at their neighbors, friends, and even respected members of the community. Soon, the jails were overflowing with those accused of consorting with the devil. The trials that followed were a travesty of justice. The accused were denied the right to defend themselves, and the evidence presented was often nothing more than spectral visions and circumstantial hearsay. Yet the judges, driven by their own religious zeal, were quick to condemn. One by one, the victims of this witch hunt were marched to the gallows, their lives snuffed out for the crime of being different or simply for being in the wrong place at the wrong time. Among them was Rebecca Nurse, a beloved and respected member of the community, whose execution shocked even the most ardent believers in the trials. As the executions continued, a growing sense of unease and discomfort began to spread through the town. Slowly, the realization dawned that the true evil lay not in the accused, but in the very system that had condemned them. The once fervent supporters of the trials began to question their actions, and the tide of public opinion began to turn. In the end, the Salem witch trials left a lasting scar on the collective consciousness of America. The tragic events served as a stark reminder of the dangers of unchecked religious fanaticism, the power of mass hysteria, and the fragility of justice in the face of fear and prejudice. Today, the legacy of the Salem witch trials lives on, a cautionary tale of the consequences of intolerance and the importance of upholding the principles of fairness and due process. As we reflect on this dark chapter in our history, we are reminded of the enduring need to guard against the forces that can tear a community apart, and the vital role that reason, compassion, and justice must play in shaping our society. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more fascinating historical tales.